celebrate this first Sunday in African American History Month under the national theme, African Americans and the Arts, celebrating the profound and evolving impact of Black artistry on our culture, national identity, and social movements around the world. And here to offer testimony as a tribute to African American history and culture is Kailah Hayes, Director of the Sylvia Rivera Food Pantry. You may be seated for just a moment.
Hello. I'm a bit nervous, my first time doing this. But today I'd like to talk about change. For so long in my life, I thought that I had to change. I thought that I could not receive God because of the way that I chose to live my life. And with the statistics of Black trans women only living between 25 to 35 years, didn't make it any easier. Don't even know where those numbers really came from. But I would pray to God to change me to who everybody else, including my family, wanted me to be. When I came out as trans, I come from a very religious family. My mother, she didn't really take that well, and I was cast out of my family, which really took a toll on my life going forward, you know. There were times I felt so alone. I felt like I had nothing to really live for, and I've seen so many of my trans sisters dying before they even got their 30th birthday. So one day, you know, I'm gonna be 40 soon, that's in March. I praise God that I'm still here, you know. You must have a purpose for me. There must be a reason. I said, please just give me a sign. And I haven't spoken to my mother in about 12 or 15 years, I've spoken to her briefly, but I haven't seen her. One time she reached out to me. She said she missed me and she hasn't seen me in a very long time. When I was younger, I destroyed every picture she had of me because I didn't want to see that person. So she said that she has no pictures or anything of me. So she wanted me to send her a picture. So send her a picture and she doesn't reply. She said, then I think maybe about 2 or 3 days later, she said, can you send me another picture? Not like that. I'm like, oh, well, I guess this isn't going anywhere. So I just didn't reply to her anymore after that. I prayed again. I said, Lord, so many people have turned their backs on me just because of the way I feel. I couldn't control it. You know, I felt this way ever since I was little, early as I can remember, maybe 4 or 5. My mother once asked me that I wish I was a girl, and I said, yeah, and she said, well, that's not possible, you must write. I would pray to God, God, please change me, change the way I think. I want my family's approval, I want your approval. So, when I prayed, I asked God to give me a sign. About a week later, my mother called me, and she said that she was coming to New York City, and she wanted to see me, that she missed me. I'm like, okay, well, how am I gonna go about this? She said, you're my child, I love you, and I don't want you to change anything about you. I want you to come as you are. So, I met her at a mall. We sat, we talked. She said she prayed for me. And the reason why she prayed for me was because she had an employee at her job that just came out as trans, and they were receiving so much backlash and hate. And when they were called on the loudspeaker, instead of calling them by the name they preferred, they called them by their name at birth. And my mother said that just hurt her. And she prayed that wherever I was, that there were people around me that respected me for who I wanted to be, and didn't shut me or outcast me. She said that she got on this loudspeaker and she called this person by their preferred name. And she's seen the joy all over their face and the way that simple gesture touched them. And she said, I don't ever have to change for anyone. So, I prayed again. I said, God, well, what do you want me to do? What is my reason? And for some reason, come to God as you are, and He will never turn His back on you. It's something that constantly plays in my head. And and someone comes in and she's preaching the word of God. And she says to me, well, you know, if you people change, God will accept you. I say to her, God will accept me as I am. He will never turn His back on me, and neither should you. She stopped, she looked at, and she said, bless you. And she just walked away. There's like a feeling that comes to you, like a feeling you never felt before, like there are no burdens, like somebody has their hand on your shoulder. Like God has His hand on your shoulder telling you that everything is going to be okay. Put your trust and your faith in God. And I'm here to tell anybody that feels alone or feel like they are not worthy of God, come to Him. He will never turn His back on you. Thank you.